on the social media app WeChat, Curtis Holiday and Chile married and had a little girl. By early 2020, there was a report of ongoing physical assault and abuse, court records state. And by late April of that year, the 29-year-old had been reported missing. A witness telling investigators she was last seen on April 3rd. Her body eventually found at the warehouse where the family lived, wrapped in plastic in this freezer.
They couldn't find any evidence of trauma on the body, but she was dead and she was in a freezer, so they concluded that, well, it must have been homicide.
Holiday was charged with murder and tampering with evidence, and in the following years, both sides continued their investigations. According to court records, the woman's aunt telling Harris County Sheriff's Office investigators that her niece posted on Facebook in part, quote, "My husband is Curtis Holiday if suddenly nobody can find me or find me dead. Please check my husband. He many times tell me that he will murder me." But Holiday's defense team, led by prominent attorney Dick DeGuerin, planned to argue Lay took her own life. And they entered internet searches on suicide and social media posts as evidence. But in the 11th hour, both sides struck a plea deal.
Curtis decided that it was in his best interest, instead of risking a life sentence if the jury didn't agree with us, to take what would have been offered, which was a 10-year sentence. With credit, he'll be out in time to continue to raise his daughter.
That means he'll be parole eligible in just a few years. DeGuerin calls the plea
guilty with an asterisk.
Holiday didn't deny the tampering.
Confirmed the belief that it was actually suicide. But he panicked after he found her, and instead of calling the police, he put her in a freezer. And that's pretty bizarre. And I don't know that a jury would have liked that too much.
The 62-year-old gets a month before he's sentenced on July 19th.